We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Guys, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Down low, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Bailey. Dort with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Jackson scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Yes, we know Jackson can nail threes, but at his core, he's a guy who wants the ball around the rim.
The drive by Thompson. To the middle. Here's Bailey. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Pass to Stockton. Now Bailey. Driving the lane. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Knocked away. Stolen by Stockton. Here's Jackson. No good on the last second attempt there. A big-time effort for John Stockton, providing a lot of energy for the Rockets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Jazz leading by 16. George looking around. Puts up a three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now, here's Thompson. Scoreless thus far. To the inside. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up throws.
George, no good. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main things is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of those.
Now, here's Reddish. And it's done in the corner. Clock at 2. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Rockets trailed by 15. Pass to Ingram. The 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball. Up until last year, the Jazz the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
Here's Ayton. Great D that time from Edwards.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
To the paint. Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Down low. Pass to George. Done outside. Inside. Here's Nurkic. And the rejection by Ayton.
Great rim protection by Ayton. This coaching staff wants more of that from DeAndre.
Eason's shot is good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now George. A minute 50 left in the first half of the game. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, I like that play from Ayton. Stayed connected, disrupting the shot with his length.
Ingram outside. Eason, the screen. And it's Ingram missing. Jazz leading by 15. George up top. To the wing on the left. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Another miss by Utah. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So both teams changing it up here. Rockets trailed by 15. To the inside. Houston moving the ball around. Here's KD. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Pass to Stockton. Takes the 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Stockton's got his second bucket of the night. Lets it go from deep. KD can't get it to go. And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Now here's Jackson. 8 points for him. Launches a 3. The rebound by KD.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Fires the 3. No good that time. And so it's Utah with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Jazz leading by 18. Here's Stockton. Outside Kirilenko. From deep. Drains the three-pointer. Kirilenko's got the first points of the second half here for the Jazz. Pass to Şengün. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Stockton. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. And the basket by Bailey.
Well, for a rookie, Bailey has great confidence in his shot. Not bashful from letting it fly from deep.
Taken away by Kirilenko. And here's the fast break. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher. And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
That's short off the rim.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Lays it up and banks it in. That's 10 points for Andre Kirilenko.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
That one drops for him. Point Jazz lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Thompson, left side. Smith scanning the floor. Out to the right wing. Sengun with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Sengun's got 5 points so far. Stockton outside. Pass to Dort. Stolen by Durant. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks for that update.
This offense is at its best when Stockton is running the show and creating for others.
Pass to KD. Houston moving it around. 5 to shoot. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Jazz leading. And here's Stockton to the paint. Here's Bailey. Nifty move. He takes it up and lays it in. Bailey's got 9 points here in the second half.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Right side Durant. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's Bailey. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Point Utah lead.
There's no question Bailey can score from anywhere. The defense cannot allow this guy to run free.
Sengun with the bucket.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an athlete. A big man with some big-time hops.
Thompson outside. It's stolen by Dort. 3-pointer, Stockton. And Utah, another 3.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a 3-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but 4. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Thompson with it. Ingram outside. Back to Thompson. Pass to Smith. And here is Ingram. Guarded by Reddish. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Ball with a wide open look. And the Jazz another 3. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Jazz.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Stolen by Ball. To the inside. Done. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Pass to Ingram. Rebound, Utah. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Hits the three-point bomb.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Ayton with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Goes up. And it's Williams finishing it off.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal. And then bang, straight to the button.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Ingram. No good, unable to end this run.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Fast break, here they come. Nice shot by Smith.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
Pass to Nurkic. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Reddish. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Now, here's Nurkic. He's covered by Ayton. Smith, left side. On target from 13 feet.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Personal foul.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Stockton outside. Pass to Bailey. The tray. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bailey's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Jazz.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Andrei Kirilenko.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Thompson looking for an opening. Down low, taken away by Kirilenko. so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby. I just lead a conversation when they talking about the. Cause when I buy Louis V, mind your business. I just got a thing for. I admit it. They look lit on IG for the image. How your lady got more emotion than you got. That's a bum. Look, never got a bad, but got a. When I'm near, it's a. I walk up in your, let's have fun. 20 large up in the double. Harry's got it's cause of him. He done dropped another 20 and ain't flinch. Finna take my off the Turks, I ain't been. But I'm still a broke till I'm rich. I buy my the world. If she want it, she gon' get it. If she everybody type, she too pretty. I can't buy no for my, I like, sorry. I ain't tryna kick, I'm too busy. I'm like, why? Pose for me. I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby.
Hey. Pose for me. Slim, thick, no tummy. I'm too bad and I'm getting more money. Since my name in your mouth, I hope. Period. It ain't smoke. Your baby wanna too broke. A real got my own shorty. How you know I really hurt? Cause I'm what I won't. Call me Big Mama. I would hate to cause I'm big poppin'. Louis V says I got big options. We are not the same, I got rich problems.
I buy my the world. If she want it, she gon' get it. If she everybody type, she too pretty. I can't buy no for my, I like, sorry. I ain't tryna kick, I'm too busy. I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby. I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby.
Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen. Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Down low, Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Thompson. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, is it Fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
SGA with it, guarded by Smith. Markkanen sets a screen. Pass to SGA. Markkanen outside. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Markkanen's got 14.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Houston working the ball around. Durant surveying the D. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Screen by Holmgren. Launches it. And another three for Oklahoma City.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the number one reason why they're winning right now.
Smith outside. And there's the call on Ben Thompson. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Oklahoma City's head coach. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Durant draws the double. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Smith. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 10 points for him.
And it looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Smith. And here is Thompson. Good defense there from SGA. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now here's Caruso. He's got 14. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Rockets trail by 7. It's Thompson, high post. Pass to Ingram. Green, a screen. Inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And Houston has possession. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Ingram. Fires the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Now here's SGA. He's got 14. Wagner outside. Back to SGA. That'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
So far in this one, when you turn it over against them, they're pushing the ball down your throat. I'm loving watching them be so relentless.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
SGA looking around. Williams from long range. And another three for Oklahoma City.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied. It just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, team. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Brian?
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Back to Şengün, to the inside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Rockets making a change here. Thunder leading by 11. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Thompson. 10 so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Markkanen outside. Outside Mitchell. Markkanen sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Markkanen sticks one from distance. And one move we're seeing more frequently these days, Richard, the self-alley-oop.
T-Mac might have been the first to do it back in the 0-2 All-Star game, but now you see it a few times this season, but it is still a major highlight every time.
And Durant gets it to go.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Floats one up. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Amin Thompson. Oklahoma City shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for OKC. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
Thompson left side. Outside Durant. They double team Durant. Back to Thompson. And stolen by Holmgren. Fires top of the key. And the shot falls short that time. Pass to Ayton. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. .103 left in the second period. Ayton with a screen. Lets it go from 11. And that one's good. Ingram. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
Outside, Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside Ingram. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Here's Williams. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Thompson. Ingram on the wing. And so it's Oklahoma City in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Back to Durant. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get off the shot. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Chet not messing around inside.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
Thunder leading by 13. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Fires in the triple. Markkanen's got 14 points for the game.
Shots like this help Markkanen get in rhythm. The D must be aware of his ability to catch and fire.
Thompson scanning the floor. And stolen by Williams. On the break. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And Caruso's athleticism just jumps out to you, especially when he's up there finishing.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
They need this. Holmgren with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Fades and shoots.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Pass to Durant. With the fadeaway. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Durant's got 25 points in the game.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
And SGA, here we go. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got 7 now in this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Durant. And stolen by Williams. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
On the wing, Durant. Back to Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
What has he not done out there? He's been contributing in so many ways.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Out to Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Williams with the screen. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. He misses the free throw. And he can't hit the second. Rockets trail. Thompson outside. Pass to Ingram. The three ball. Pure from three-point range. Ingram's got 6.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Williams on the wing. Connects from downtown. He's got 16.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's Oklahoma City continuing. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Thunder leading by 22. And here's Ivy. To the middle. Back to Williams. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Ingram. And Houston has possession. Here's Durant. Cans it from the wing. Durant's got 25 points in the game.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And Houston making a change here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
On the wing, Durant. Thompson outside. Here's Ingram. Back to Thompson. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside, SGA. Into the lane. Outside, Williams. 5 to shoot. Holmgren outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Now Ingram. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Oh, the athleticism of Ingram. Exceptional at skying up for slams.
Gilgeous-Alexander jams it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball.
Houston ball.
It's a 16-point game. Here's Smith. Outside Thompson. Outside Durant. Thompson outside. Cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren. Sengun pulls it down. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Thunder.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Now Durant. Durant draws the double. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smith. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Oklahoma City ball.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Markkanen. Sengun with a steal. Banks it home. Big shot.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this. Wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
Now Holmgren. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Rejected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that about wraps it up.